we're going to be introducing our next guest right away. Okay, beautiful lady, but we're going to be introducing her with her song. So stay tuned.
It's a dope on the beat.
Hallelujah, somebody. Call his name Jesus. What's his name? Jesus. Make sure, yeah.
Oh, then amen. Hallelujah, man. Oh, then amen. Hallelujah, man. Oh, then amen. Hallelujah, man.
You know something that makes female artists stand out? Sometimes it's their lyrics, sometimes it's the way they do their music, sometimes it's their style. Right now, what's making our guests stand out is like the combination of everything. When you see it, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. You've already seen the video, right? You've seen all the swag, you've seen the vibe, you felt it. Now you're going to listen and get the vibe live and direct from our next guest on Hanging Out TV show. She is called NBRS, Naija's best rapping shorty, and for good cause. You're going to find out very soon. It's a pleasure to have Miss Shua on Hanging Out TV show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you
so much. I'm anointed, man. Scratch that, overly anointed, actually.
Scratch that, overly anointed.
Yeah.
So NBRS, you've been on the show. You've been on the show a couple of times, and I'm sure that every time you've come on the show, it's like an identification of the growth that you've had over the years, and you've been in the industry for quite a while.
Yes.
So what's been up with NBRS?
Well, me no wanna be me and me just being me. Na this year, yeah, no some real. So my hands be full, me can't catch ya. So if you're falling, boo, wear your parachute. Boys never listen. All them see is glisten. IG, photo flicking, cause a girly finger licking. Big time scroller, picture like a commenting. And you my Mr. Complimenter. Hey, yo, wagwan people. What's up, Nigeria? What's happening, Lagos? What's good at Dose State? Make sure it's in the building. Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah. Come on. A lot has been going on. I'm super excited because in November 2020, I dropped my debut project, and it's an EP. It's an 8-track EP. And the song I'm promoting right now is called Parachute.
Wait, don't go there yet.
Okay.
Small now.
Okay.
Small.
Okay, with everything, you get me? Come on. Yeah.
So that's so great. Congratulations on the release of the project. What was the experience like working on this baby?
I like that you called it a baby. Because when I talk about my EP, I'll be doing like this. Like I can feel it in my hands. You feel me? It was a very, very... Would I say, it sounds weird if I say it was a nostalgic experience for something I haven't experienced before. But I guess when you've dwelt in a mind space for so long and besaging what it'll feel like putting a project together, especially a debut project, you know, it's very important to the artist, because your first project,
it's like a pregnancy.
It means everything. It really means everything, and your mind is so open because you don't know what to expect, but you stay optimistic. So to answer your question, what was the experience like? It's everything I expected and even more, because this particular project, I call it a sonic balanced diet. Why? Because it has quite a number of genres of music on there. You have Afro beats, you have dancehall, you have a gospel song, and you also have hip hop music.
Wow.
So it's pretty much, and the name of the EP is Makers the EP. So I think the title is quite self-explanatory in the sense that when you think about a maker is a creator. So I'm just showing different sides to my artistry on this body of work.
I love it. How long did it take you to put it together? You know, after being in the industry for a long time, or quite a while, people think that the first thing to do is always to drop an album, but obviously that's not what you did. You took a different route. So why did you choose to do it that way?
Okay, let me backtrack a little. I started in 2010, and I would say this is like almost my 11th year in my music career, and I'm just dropping my first project. And it was so important for me to drop this EP last year because I felt like 2020 marked a decade milestone for me. Started in 2020, 10 years old. So I was like, yo, it's so important for me to drop something to signify this milestone. What did it take to put this EP together? Quite a lot. There are a couple of songs on that EP that I had already produced in like, would I say 3-4 years before.
Okay.
Some songs I wrote 5 years ago, like, and it's just coming to light now. But there's something about me. If I write a song, I might not go ahead to record it because I feel like I'm not in the mind space to embody that song.
Okay.
Folks feel like when you hear music, it's just for turning up or whatever, but if you can't represent it, if you can't express it, the message wouldn't be passed on to the audience. You need to be it.
Okay.
And I mean, people are pretty much very aware now. So if there's any disconnection with the artist and the song, they will feel it. And you'd be asking yourself, why am I not carrying them along? It's because you're not even carried along yourself. So I needed, there are actually a couple of songs on this EP I'd written years before, but I just got to record them last year because I was like, oh, I'm so mind ready for this now. So it's been a beautiful experience. Really.
I like how you talked about the connection, because sometimes people think it's just about the connection between the artist and the audience.
Yes.
But there also has to be the connection between the artist and the song itself.
God bless you.
So
totally.
how do you stay in that? How do you prepare your mind for the songs that you want to record?
Yeah, some songs you could I don't know, put yourself in a situation whereby you can embody it. Some other songs are just way too spiritual or way too vibrant. You might be feeling calm at the moment, and if it's a vibrant song, you can't fake energy, man. You really cannot fake energy. Well, I don't know if other people do. I don't. I like authenticity because it stands the test of time, and I'm really here for the long game. You know, I'd rather put out what I know will stand the test of time. I'm not trying to waste my time. I'm trying to build an empire. You feel me? You feel me?
She's trying to build an empire, man. So right now we're going to be playing the song that has been enjoying massive airplay on TV and radio.
Yes.
And that's the song that she jabbered at the beginning. But we forgive you because extra excitement.
Yeah.
So we're also excited to be playing that song right now. When we come back, we're going to talk about it. But right now we'll be launching Parachute by Shua, and we'll be back.
Falling for me. Me don't need you falling for me. Why is you falling for me? Me don't need you falling for me. But if you really must, hey, don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Baby, just fall with the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Baby, just fall with the parachute. Me no wanna be me and me just being me. Na this year Vienna summer real. So my hands before me can't catch ya. So if you're falling, boo, wear your parachute. Boys never listen, all I'm see is glisten. IG for the flicking, cause a girl finger licking. Big time scroller, picture like a commenting. Now you my Mr. Complimenter. Jokes apart, me rip your heart up a heart. Play a role, mistake to my part. Mama said to me, my baby, don't you see? Never taste the food if you not want nothing. Lava shoes undone. Trip until the kingdom come. Hey lover, get your shoelace done. Oh, you fit trip until the kingdom come. Cause I heard you falling for me. Me don't need you falling for me. Why is you falling for me? Me don't need you falling for me. But if you really must, hey, don't fall without the parachute. Don't
That's right, you heard it from the songstress and NBRS. Don't fall without a parachute, because if you fall without it, you're gonna break your back. And a broken back cannot help you fall in love. So we still have Naija's best rapping Shawteey in the building, and we just played Parachute. And so many people have been talking about Parachute. Where were you? What headspace were you? Let me guess. Were you sending a message to somebody, babe, don't fall for me without a parachute, or were you just writing for your friend, writing for a friend, how they say?
Okay, first off, let me know, don't blame me, I'm trying to be a typical Nigerian here.
Okay.
Before I answer this question, when you hear parachute, like, what's the message you get? Like, don't fall without a
safety now, safety first.
My sister, take. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, we're on the same page. So, this is actually one of those songs I wrote, like, about 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
But I just got to record this song last year. Now, when I wrote the song, the idea just came. And as a creative, sometimes some ideas come, and if you don't put them down, write it or record the voice note or whatever, you could never ever replicate it again. It just goes like it's gone. So I put this song down. I wrote it about 5-6 years ago, but I just recorded it last year because I felt like this is my reality now. So Parachute is basically the song you play for someone who's romantically interested in you, but you're not the feeling is not mutual, and you're trying your best not to be disrespectful. Sometimes you could say no and it sounds so polite, and somebody even appreciates your no. Now that's Parachute for you. So it's a song that would work for unisex. Guys can play it for girls that they feel on their case and they don't feel like that about the girl, and the girl could play for a guy who is on her case and she doesn't feel the same way about the guy. So it's like, I heard you falling for me, but me don't need you falling for me.
Hey,
but if you really must, don't fall without the
parachute.
Don't fall without the
parachute.
Don't fall without the
parachute.
Baby, just fall
with the parachute.
Hello.
God will bless you.
Thank you.
You see, at the beginning of the show, I said it because we had played Brother Boy's song that we played questions, and I said he has helped us. If somebody's asking jam question, we'll just say question we no get the answer. Now Shua has brought parachute. So let me ask you this question. Between the both of us.
Yeah, between the both of us.
Between the both of us.
And the camera and the world.
And the camera and the world.
Yeah.
Have you like in a party dedicated the song to somebody, or have you sent it to somebody that just listen? I think the song has a message for you.
Well,
to one of your admirers.
I think you're helping me do that right now because you're just broadcasting this message for me.
If you're watching,
everyone literally watching this is getting the message. Like,
yeah. So let's talk. Let's go a little personal, because being a female in the entertainment industry in itself is an identifier, because you're already female.
Yeah.
So there's some kind of quality that people expect from you, especially when you've spent time in the industry, so you've sort of gotten roots in what you want to do. What are some of the challenges that you faced in your career, in building this brand that you want to be a household and a worldwide name?
Okay, so every time I hear this question, it's so difficult for me to answer it, because I think over the years I've kind of made myself intentionally oblivious to what obstacles are. I really don't see them anymore. So if I'm trying to answer this question now and I start to stutter, like someone watching might get the wrong impression and say, are you trying to fake it? Or I'm not trying to fake it. I really don't see these obstacles, because it's what you see that becomes your reality. What you recognize is what you call. Your energy is vibrations. What you think about I'm sure you've heard of this so many times, like what you dwell on internally is what actually comes to you externally. So I had to believe it up here that whatever I see or go through is a training process. It's not an obstacle. It's going to make you stronger in the next stage. And that's really, I would say that is why some people see me today and think I'm new. in the music industry, because they go off saying, "Oh, your energy is so, I'm sure you just started." I'm like,
you don't know.
You really don't know. But that's beautiful when I hear that, because to them the energy seems
so you're
so
still
fresh. In my head, oh my, in fact, I never start. Yeah, in my head I feel like I haven't started. And to answer your question, like, I am oblivious. Like, when you say you're oblivious, it doesn't exist to you. These obstacles, I don't even know what they are, because it's like once you recognize that, it becomes something like a very big rock. It will hold you down, whether you accept it or not. It will hold you down, because, like, for instance, if you have an interview and rain falls, because you already have a mindset that quote unquote you're female in the industry, you say, you see, is that female bad luck that is following me? Rain is falling now.
That's true.
Honestly, that's how the mind works. Everything will start attacking you,
and you are going to begin to see things from a point of attack,
and it would just be very unrealistic.
Oh, gosh,
so you need to just look at it like everything you're going through, everyone else is going through that. We all are different soldiers on this battlefield, and we all have our separate battles to fight. So whatever comes your way, you tackle it, do your best with it, and move on.
Whatever comes your way, you do your best, tackle it, and move
Straight
on.
up, man.
It's been so good having you.
It's a pleasure.
And we're looking forward to coming again.
Hey, for sure.
When you're having any show, any performance,
yes, please.
Call us to come and hang out with
yes,
you.
Please.
And she'll come again and hang out with us.
Hey,
Because as
hanging
it
out,
is,
baby.
maybe the next song you're going to sing is about ladders, climbing to success.
For sure.
Can't
for
say.
Sure, for
so
sure.
good having you on the show, Misha. Thank you
for
so
having me
much.
here. Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward
It's
to
been
all
fun.
the wonderful things that you will do again.
I like that. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And my social media is Shua Official, MAYSHUA Official, no space, Shua Official. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook fan page, everywhere. And please go on every streaming platform
and stream.
Get Makers the EP. It's a very wonderful body of work, and I'm sure there's a song on there for you. You dig, yes, Mary.
Yes, we will be streaming Makers. Make sure that you do too. We're going to go now to complete parachutes, and we're going to be dancing in the studio. So don't forget the dance I taught you. Maybe it's time for us to do it. Join us.
With the parachute, me no wanna be me and me just being me. Na this year Vienna summer real. So my hands before me can't catch ya. So if you're falling, boo, wear your parachute. Wise never listen, all I'm see is glisten. IG for the flicking, cause a girl finger licking. Big time scroller, picture like a commenting. Now you my Mr. Complimenter. Jokes apart, me rip your heart up a heart. Play a role, mistake to my part. Mama said to me, my baby, don't you see? Never taste the food if you not want nothing. Lava shoes undone. Trip until the kingdom come. Hey lover, get your shoelace done. Oh, you have to trip until the kingdom come. Cause I heard you falling for me. Me don't need you falling for me. Why is you falling for me? Me don't need you falling for me. But if you really must, hey, don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Baby, just fall with the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Don't fall without the parachute. Baby, just fall with the parachute. Cause I want you must see no so much.
Come on, energy. Don't fall without a parachute. We told you. Okay. Make sure you fall with a parachute. It was such a great time chatting with Shua.